Do you want to earn US dollars while traveling the world by teaching English to foreigners in 2 short weeks from today? Even if you don't have a degree or you never taught English before? My name is Gerard and I want to welcome you to the best opportunity to be earning a full-time income in US dollars or any currency of your choice while traveling the world by teaching English to foreigners in 2 short weeks from today. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal to you why this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity will open up all your closed doors and in the process release you from all your anxieties and tensions. Stick with me for a short while so that I can take you on this exciting journey to a better life. I'm going to show you how to go from point A, being unemployed or working in a job you might hate, to point B, where you have your dream job while earning a great income. Let me show you this phenomenal opportunity. Are you a teacher, or unemployed, or a graduate? Would you like to travel the world while teaching English after gaining an internationally recognized TEFL certification and be guaranteed a job offer in just 2 weeks? Are you a graduate or a teacher or someone that just wants to see the world and make a living? Or maybe you want to build a meaningful career while exploring the world. This is your chance to make a decent income at the same time. You don't have to travel the world though to take advantage of this opportunity. You can also do it from the comfort of your own home. What is TEFL? TEFL is the acronym for Teaching English as a Foreign Language, or simply English Language Instructor for Non-Native Speakers. You can get a great job teaching English abroad or online, even without prior teaching experience. Teaching English abroad takes you from either not having a job or having a job you currently hate to having your dream job that allows you to travel the world while earning a great income. So what are the requirements to get a job teaching English abroad? It is really easy. There is just 4 main requirements in order to get a job. Firstly, do you need a TEFL certification? Strictly speaking, no prior teaching experience is needed, nor a degree in education to teach English abroad, but an accredited TEFL certification will provide you with the training and qualification you need to easily get hired as a professional English teacher. Gaining your TEFL certification will enable you to successfully run a classroom and provide a high-quality experience to your students. Schools around the world seeking to hire English teachers highly value practical training and experience. So can you get a job without a TEFL certification? Possibly. Firstly, a TEFL certification will qualify you for more jobs and often better paying jobs as well. You will also be better prepared for job interviews, and you will gain critical new skills specifically in the field of teaching English as a foreign language. You will also get job placement assistance, and it will boost your resume and build your skills for the future. Earning a TEFL certification will enhance your tools as a teacher and will ensure that you are as marketable as you can be when applying for English teaching positions overseas as a native English speaker, and you should easily be able to get a job teaching English abroad. If not, all is not lost. You will just need to get the appropriate TEFL certification. Secondly, you're probably wondering whether you need to be a native English speaker. It is not essential, but it's slightly harder to get a job if you are not. The world job market classifies native English speakers as those holding citizenships from the following countries: USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. So you are probably wondering whether you need a bachelor's degree, and the answer is that it's preferred but not always required for teaching abroad. For example, if you want to work in Japan, you will definitely get paid more if you have a degree. And lastly, it is not set in stone, but many countries prefer to hire teachers aged 21 or older. Getting a TEFL certification, being a native English speaker, using your bachelor's degree, and being older than 21 takes you from being forced to do a job that you hate or being totally unemployed to having absolute freedom to work anywhere in the world, whether you have a degree or not. Online versus in-person certification. Which class is right for me? You have two options. Option 1 is to take certification exclusively online. Consider option 1 for the following reasons. If you want to teach students predominantly online, or when you don't want to spend too much time studying, you can complete the online course in 1 week full-time. Or you can take the online course if you already have teaching experience, but if not, you will be given training by the employer before you start to teach students. Or you may be looking for the most affordable option. Lastly, you can take the online course when you are planning to predominantly teach where online training is widely accepted. Note of caution though. Any course less than 100 hours is not adequate to teach abroad in most countries. The international standard as far as the training hours required by schools is 100 to 120 hours. Option 2. You would do an in-class certification where you get practical hands-on training for the following reasons. When you want teaching experience before going abroad, or if you want to teach where on-site training is preferred, or you want more support through the process of getting trained and getting a job through the training facility. Here's my advice. If you want to teach online, take the online course. If you don't have practical teaching experience and you want to teach children in class, then take the in-class course. The in-class option costs more than the online course, but it will usually ensure that you'll land a higher paying job and your chances of getting a job increase tremendously. Regardless of which TEFL certification option you choose, you'll go from being unqualified to teach English abroad to being super qualified where getting your dream job is virtually assured. Your next step is to enroll and pay your tuition fees. Make sure when you choose your certification provider that they guarantee the following. Guarantee 1. You must be allowed to change your TEFL course start date or location at any time. Guarantee 2. Your TEFL certification must be internationally recognized and accepted by reputable employers worldwide. Guarantee 3. If your courses have cancelled for any reason, you must receive a full and immediate refund of all your course fees. Guarantee 4. Your payment must always be safe and secure when booking online. Your course provider must not store your card or payment details. Getting your certification eliminates all the ignorance and stress that you might be feeling to making sure that you have all the knowledge that you'll possibly need to be the most awesome English teacher ever. The next thing you need to consider is where in the world would you like to teach. When making a decision where to teach, consider your education and personal preferences. You have lots of options, from Italy to China to Argentina, Morocco. You have teaching opportunities all over Asia, Europe, Latin America, and the Middle East. Having a TEFL certification opens up a whole new world to you, from being restricted to free from restrictions without any limits by choosing where you want to work next. Later, I will show you where to get a comprehensive list of the best countries to teach English abroad and online. Now that you have done the hard part, it is time to get a job. Here are the steps to follow. Number 1. Get TEFL qualified. This may sound obvious, but without a TEFL certification, there won't be many job opportunities open to you to teach English abroad. Number 2. Apply for vacancies listed on TEFL job sites. Once you've got qualified, the best place to start looking for your first job is on TEFL job sites, where a lot of language schools are advertising their job openings. Just Google TEFL jobs or TEFL jobs in, followed by the country of your choice. The recruitment process is similar to that of any other job. You will need to send your CV and have an interview with the school's owner, normally by phone or Skype or similar. Number 3. Use a TEFL recruitment agency. Some language schools and other employers use specialist TEFL recruitment agencies to find their teachers. Some of these agencies will work hard to find you a job even if you have no experience. Number 4. Apply for in-class vacancies. Make sure that the certification course you chose will provide you with employment opportunities at local schools. online vacancies. Make sure your certification provides you with a lifetime job club membership and access to global daily job feeds, offering thousands of jobs. By choosing the right option, you can go from the position of uncertainty where you don't know where to get a job to knowing that you'll be able to find a job in a really short space of time. When you apply for a job and travel to the applicable destination, you will have to accumulate the following documents. Your passport. To be granted entry into a foreign country, you must have a passport valid typically for at least 6 months after your entry into that country. And in some cases, you may not be allowed entry into that destination country or issued an entry visa without holding a passport that is valid for at least a full year. For extensive travel and teaching English abroad, we recommend that you travel on a passport with at least 2 years of validity remaining. Visas. You may or may not need to obtain a visa prior to traveling to your destination country. This will vary from country to country and job by job. Having the right documents in place allows you to go from not being able to take up a job opportunity that presents itself to being able to depart immediately when the right job offer comes up. Finding a job is very easy because there are many reliable agents that can guide you to find the best job, and it is in their best interest to do so. Here's just a small taste of what a good agent is able to offer you when it comes to online teaching. Income between $10 to $30 per hour, incentives, bonuses, contracts of between 6 to 12 months, a minimum of 20 working hours up to a maximum of 40 working hours per week, teacher training and accommodation. Lastly, let me give you some insight into what you can expect. Whether you're heading off to teach in China, Japan, or somewhere else entirely, you're bound to have a few expectations about what your TEFL job will be like. Before you head off, be sure to do lots of research about where you're going. Read about the country as well as the specific town you'll be going to. Also read up about the school you'll be working at and search for bloggers who write about their own experiences of teaching in that area. Some schools enable prospective teachers to get in contact with current and previous staff to get a real insight into what it will be like. Being well prepared before you start teaching helps to avoid any nasty surprises when you arrive. Having the right certification with the support of a reputable company should take you from being concerned about what to expect to being confident knowing exactly what to expect in your new career. As someone who has been through this process, I can speak from experience when I say that trying to choose a career path or getting a job or just traveling the world makes you very uncertain. There is a lot of options and you don't want to make the wrong choice. A TEFL course is the gateway to traveling and working abroad. With English becoming the global language, trained TEFL teachers are in high demand in primary and secondary schools, colleges, universities, and language schools from Brazil to Thailand to Tanzania. The International TEFL Organization course are the world's most popular. It will provide you with the skills and qualifications you need to start your new career as an English teacher. It could be that you currently find yourself in one of the next 4 stages. You may be in a situation where you have no experience or a teaching degree. This will probably mean that you need an in-class certification. Or maybe you do have experience or a teaching degree. In this case, you may only need an online certification. You may want to help other people to learn how to teach English abroad. In this case, a franchise opportunity will be perfect for you. Depending on where you find yourself on this pyramid, there is going to be an ideal situation for you. The best approach for you is going to depend on which of the 4 stages you find yourself at the moment. I want to show you exactly how I can help you. This is going to be a game changer for your career, and this is why I have a special low price offer for you today. You can jump on a discovery call with me to get total clarity on the best option to ensure you get the perfect job teaching English abroad and in the shortest possible time. I will answer all your questions, things like whether this is the right opportunity for you, whether this is the right time to take advantage of this opportunity, what the best option will be for you, indication of how long it will take and what costs to expect. This is how the discovery call will work. I will guide you through a 1-hour focused session where we will look at your current situation, including any possible issues that you may need to address to ensure that you get a job in the shortest possible time. We will consider things like your current experience, whether you have a degree, what type of degree you have, what teaching experience you have, whether you qualified as a native English speaker, your age and current interests, whether you would prefer to teach kids or adults, either in a classroom or online, and much more. Then we will look at where you want to teach, what you want to earn, and when you want to start. We will also identify possible constraints and obstacles that might affect your choices. We will then set a realistic action plan on how you can reach your employment goals and how we can work around or eliminate any obstacles. When you leave the discovery call, you will have a plan in place of what to do next to get your dream job in the shortest possible time. So it is time to say goodbye to all your frustrations and stress of being on the cash flow roller coaster and not knowing where your income is coming from. You will also find that your income lasts for the entire month.
My normal once-off consultation rate is $100 per hour, if you can even get a consultation with me at the moment. However, I'll give you a free consultation with me if you book your call today. I only do 10 of these calls a month because of the time it takes me to personally work with you. So book your call with me right away because you're going to kick yourself if you miss out on this opportunity. Please send me your contact details to the email address below. Thanks for spending your time with me. Speak to you soon.